Be honest. Exactly how long does it take you to finish knotless? If braiding takes you all day and all night and you're ready to change that, perfect! This video is for you. Today I'm sharing exactly how I did this style in 4 hours and how you can too. 5 simple steps. My number one tip is to pre-part each row first. I literally cannot stress this enough. This is by far the biggest time saver. Keeps you from going over a part over and over again. You need to get it clean once, trust yourself, and move on. If you need a more detailed version of how to part hair, let me know. My second tip is to stop over prepping the hair. Instead of fully prepping the hair, I use the pulling method. This for me saves so much time and energy. So in addition to this tip, you have to use fewer feed-ins. The third tip is to stand up while doing hair. Now, as a braider, doing hair takes up to 6 to 7 hours, so I am in no way advising to stand up the whole time doing that. But if you do want to hurry up and finish, you do have to stand up majority of the time. I'd advise you to only sit when it's convenient. However, I do find myself braiding faster when I'm on my feet. You can also do like a braiding 30 minutes, sit for 5 minutes method. My next tip is definitely rhythm over speed. You need to find a good podcast or music. I personally enjoy watching crime podcasts. You need to relax your fingers and let your hands just flow. A part of letting your hands flow is also using oils. I always use a little oil while braiding down. It helps my hand glide through the hair and keeps everything neat. Once you have a good podcast or music going on and you add a little oil to the hair, you literally just have to find your rhythm and then the braid literally braids itself. While braiding, I'd also recommend you time yourself every time you do a style and then try to beat that time that you got last time, this time. So in other words, you're really competing against your own time. I love doing this because it helps me keep data of how long a style takes so then I can update that on my booking site. And with that being said, my last tip is to practice, practice, practice. Rome wasn't built in a day or whatever they say. If you're a beginner, you need to keep going to get your time up. You also need to keep a consistent parting mat in order to get a good data on how well you're doing in time. Also, give yourself a little bit of a grace. If you apply all the tips and tricks that I've just given, you should be able to finish this style in 4 hours. Guys, I started this style at 5:20 and it is 8:58. And I finished. That's less than 4 hours. Like seriously, get into the details. I loved the way this hair turned out. It came out so cute and even more. She was so shocked by the time it took to finish. If this video has helped you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know which tip saved you the most time or if you want a full tutorial of this style next time. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the clips of me finishing up the style. And yeah, see y'all next time.
Who has at last returned to society.
That's so cute.
But a portrait captain brings with it a number of compelling distractions.
Miss Rogers, Miss Bridgerton, and Miss Parsons.
Yeah. You look Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah. That's so much better. Love it, love it, love it down. Yeah. Ooh, look.